Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Anabrese and this is the New Earth Love Tarot channel. If you haven't been here before, I just want to welcome you and to let you know that the main focus of my readings are around wholeness, unity consciousness, really coming into divinity within ourselves, and then that reflecting in a possible love connection or union with another being, divine masculine, divine feminine. So my readings generally focus around growth, what we have to integrate ourselves, spiritually, psychologically, emotionally, physically, anything that really comes up for us to learn or know at this time. So welcome to this reading for today, May 14th, and there's a few retrogrades going on this week. It's been a powerful week of retrogrades, which is usually a very reflective time. We have Jupiter retrograde and Venus, which is the planet associated with love. But I feel that the Jupiter retrograde is bringing up sort of energies around resources, maybe materiality, resources, how we kind of support ourselves in the world. And then of course Venus is to do with love. So there's quite a lot going on this week. I don't really have full details about the astrological retrogrades, but you can look them up. There'll be lots of YouTube videos about them. But for this reading, we're just going to focus on, what Spirit wants to bring through regarding love. And this is for all signs this week. So all zodiac signs, fire, earth, water, air. So let's see what messages Spirit wants to bring through for the collective with the present energies that are going on. So we're going to get an overall theme first of all for the reading with the moon cards. So let's see what the Moonology deck wants to bring through as overall themes for this reading for the collective on this day, May 14th, 2020. What are the messages in love for all signs for the collective at large, please? There's my two cards. Okay, underlying card here is time to breathe out. So when we were talking about time of reflection, this could be a time to reassess, reevaluate, and just kind of take it easy. Take time to breathe out, relax. And the two cards that we got here were your commitment is being tested, and that's first quarter moon. And then the energy is gaining momentum, and that's a waxing moon. Okay, so I like the colors here because we've got pink, which is kind of like the heart chakra color, and then we've also got blue here, which is often associated with communication. So the fact that the message here is your commitment is being tested, and this is a love reading, so it could be around, you might be getting tested here with your connections and what you truly desire in a relationship. Or it could be that with the kind of stress and different changes that are going on in our lives right now on a collective level, and the kind of uncertainty about how we're going to move forward, this could be affecting our relationships. And so it could be asking you, is this the relationship you want to carry on with? So I feel that's the message here. Your commitment is being tested. It could also be your commitment to a path or an ideology, maybe something, a business venture, or something that you hold very dear to yourself. And it could be about, do you want to continue down that path? Or perhaps there's options for changing direction at this time. Because I think many of us are going to be looking at our options moving forward, because the world has changed on many levels. And people are waking up. I don't think we're not going to go back to the old system, that was very focused on working really hard and, for material abundance. I think it's going to be, because people have had the time to come out of the rat race and the constant hustle and bustle, there's a slowing down, and that's what these retrogrades this week are giving us, the opportunity to reflect, reassess, reevaluate, and decide, what's really important for us in moving forward. How do we want to live our lives? What kind of lifestyle do we want to create that's going to be more in balance for our individuality, for who we are and what we wish to express in the world? And we've got here the energy is gaining momentum. So there's also the energy of this could be to do with love. This could be an energy of love that's gaining momentum. Perhaps, if you are maybe in attraction with someone at this moment, there could be an intensity building there. A lot of soulmates and twin flames are coming together at this time. Because the sacred masculine and the sacred feminine are like waking up to their own divinity. So there's a lot of shifts going on in relationships. And this could be an energy that's building for some of you, that's kind of pointing you in the direction of perhaps a particular relationship. So we'll carry on with the reading now, and we'll get some more cards which will give us which will open up the basic themes here, and we can see where the correlation is, or if it goes off into other areas. So Divine Spirit Guide, Source Prime Creator, what messages do you have for the collective watching? All signs in love for today, please. I hope you're all doing very well out there as well. Just want to send love and light to you. I know it's been a very challenging time for us all, as we go through these changes. But this week is definitely very powerful with all these retrogrades that are going on. So we'll see what unfolds for all of us. Should be quite an exciting weekend ahead, I think. So underlying card here is Trust. And this is Vishnu, and this is usually a card of confirmation about a situation that you can trust in. So if you're involved in a situation, or maybe you're questioning the motives of a certain person or individual, it's kind of saying that you can trust your intuition on this, or you can trust this person and situation. Wow, I love to see Ganesh in this card. This is the Yes card. Ganesh has been coming up in quite a lot of my readings recently that I've been doing for individuals, but also on this channel. And he's really saying, he's the remover of obstacles. So Ganesh is the great remover of obstacles. And this is basically saying that the way is open. So for some of you, if it is pertaining to a relationship, and it's interesting how I'm placing this right next to the rose quartz here, which is also associated with love. And the heart chakra. So I feel like, because the trust card was there, saying you can trust this person or situation, and Ganesh is removing all obstacles that might be in the way of you connecting with this person that you have in mind. And the other cards are Come Out of the Closet, and this is Amaterasu. And this is a card about, this can be about expressing yourself, having an open, intimate, one-to-one conversation with someone, really telling them how you feel. But to me, it always represents the aspect of becoming more authentic within ourselves, and not being afraid to be who we are, in our relationships. Letting people know what we really stand for and who we are. So I feel this is a beautiful card, and it's very important in the new earth type of love relationships that we're going to be manifesting and creating on this earth. The template for heaven on earth. So it's about being authentic in our relationships. We're not going to compromise on who we are as an individual, on what our mission is, and what we're here to express. Within reason, of course. I'm not saying that you don't work together with someone, but we're done with we're done with overgiving. We're done with non-reciprocal relationships, especially in love. So this is really about being true to yourself. And we've got balance, career and home life. And that's interesting how that's coming up, because I think the Jupiter retrograde was about looking at resources, and you know, some of us might be reassessing, you know, what we're going to be doing for a living, you know, how are we going to support ourselves. I know that's been coming up in me the last day or two. You know, just, you know, what am I actually, you know, what is my contribution? You know, and looking at ways that we can be practical with that as well. So ways that we can be ourselves, you know, really be who we are and follow our passions and what we want to express or contribute in this world, but finding, you know, balancing it with the practical means and ways of doing that. So that could mean, you know, studying or learning new things so that we can make ourselves more accessible, to make ourselves more available, you know, to the collective or out there in the world with what it is, with our spiritual gifts. So it's balancing this ability to really be who we are and express our spiritual gifts, but find maybe practical ways that we can support ourselves as well. I feel that's what this card's about. And Isis in this particular deck is representative of a spiritual leader, a mother, a wife. She seems to kind of be able to balance all these different levels or aspects of her being. And if we look at how we want to create a new future, you know, we have to really be able to design a lifestyle that's going to be able to encompass all of who we are, whether we're a mother and a teacher and a wife, or loving partner, you know. So it's like all these different levels of our being, and how we can do that in a way that's going to be balanced and true for us. So really beautiful cards there. I'm going to pull from this deck, which is the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell and Danielle Noel. So for some of you that kind of relate to being a light worker or a starseed, or just like, you know, from a different planet altogether, you might resonate with these cards. They're really like very beautiful, very cosmic. So let's see what messages they want to bring through for the collective on this day, May 14th, 2020, for the collective in love, for all signs and people that are watching this channel right now. Thank you. And another, I'll take another 2 cards. So another 1, please. Thank you. Okay. Okay, and the underlying card is the Golden Children here. It says, inner child, tenderness, innocence, rare gifts. So it's exactly what I was talking about there. You know, it's like really connecting with your inner gifts and what you're here to do, your unique offering to the planet at this time. And the main cards here, oh wow, Earth School, I've not seen this one before. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. So this could be what I was saying about, you know, some of us are having to learn like new ways of doing things, or maybe even take a new direction, expand in a different way. You know, some of us might be having multiple streams of income instead of just like one career path, one choice. So we might be branching out into different areas of supporting ourselves. So this is, but it can also be about life lessons and what we're here to learn, and what, you know, what this week or what this day is teaching us. Every situation that we come across is an opportunity to learn more about ourselves and just about our own divine connection, you know, our divinity, you know, the ability to be the creator. So that's really beautiful. It's like, you know, you came here to this earth, you know, you came down to this earth to learn the lessons here. This is like a big school here. And then we've got star ancestors. I love this. Hidden secrets, lost lets wisdom look a little deeper. This, because we're doing a love reading here, this could be about something that's in the background that you don't know about yet, that could be connected to your person of interest. It could be that there's something hidden that you don't that you're not aware of, that's going to be revealed maybe. And it's interesting how it's right under the come out of the closet. So some of you may be going to have a conversation that's going to reveal truths, that's going to reveal secrets, or maybe someone's going to express to you how they truly feel. And this can also be about accessing hidden knowledge within our own akashic kind of, records. It can be about downloading information from the cosmos that could be supporting us in moving forward. And I feel like you're getting a lot of support from your star ancestors here. So don't forget that you can call upon divine support. You can call upon your galactic team of light to help support you with anything that you need help with at this time. We've always got to remember that, especially if we are feeling a little bit tense or stressed or frustrated or unsure about our way forward, is, we don't have to be burdened by that. We can ask for help. We can put it out to the divine, the cosmos, the universal intelligence, and we can ask for that help. And then we've got I remember. And this says soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. That's really interesting card. This is exactly what we've been talking about. I remember. You start to remember, you start to get downloads about your soul's plan, not your karmic plan, not the line that you were going, the road that you've been going along that has been influenced by society's programs, society's conditioning. This is like coming into your own soul's awareness, your own soul's intelligence, your own soul blueprint for your lifetime. So this could be a great remembering of, what you're going to be doing, tapping into the resources within yourself, tapping into, deep knowledge that's hidden within you. And you can access this through deeper meditations, through committing to a meditation practice, which I'm sure many of you already do. And you will receive these downloads, and you can ask for these downloads even during your sleep. You can ask to be shown the way forward. And Ganesh is here removing the obstacles. So all obstacles are being removed. This could also be in relationship to a divine connection, because a lot of sacred unions are coming into being, and they are based around mission work. They are based around kind of, the first fruits, the divine blueprint for relationships and moving forward on this planet. What love really means, and opening all that up. So this could be remembrance about that. It could be even that your partner or your twin, your soulmate, is actually starting to remember about the connection. They're starting to remember why they came here. And because it says the karmic life versus the destiny life, I feel it could be that someone is thinking about or reflecting on, perhaps what they've set up to do in this lifetime, but they're now questioning it. They're now asking, who is the real me? And this is where this coming out of the closet, revealing their true colors, revealing their true self. They're starting to remember, they're starting to awaken to their soul's destiny, their soul plan. So that's what destiny is like, what you what was kind of your soul's program, your soul's plan before you came here. But we all got caught up in the conditioned world, and it kind of, we were educated in a way that didn't allow us to connect to that divine plan. So now we're awakening to that divine plan for many of us. Okay, I think I'll pull a few angel cards to see what messages want to come through. What messages want to come through for the collective watching this video right now, please? Divine source, guide. On love for all signs watching this video right now, please. What messages do the collective want to know at this time? 1, 2, 3. And underneath we've got Athena, and she says, it is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others and as well as yourself. So again, this is confirmation about stepping into your specific role, you know, becoming that leader, becoming that powerful expression of who you really are, and, you know, taking the leadership. You might be called to kind of like be an example for others as each one of us grows in confidence and remembers, you know, our signature, our soul signature, what we came here to do, or what lights us up the most. As each one of us steps into that, we become another light in this world to remind others about the same for them. So we kind of become a mirror of that light, of that soul blueprint. It's not that it's the same as it is for someone else, but it's because we're lit up, we can't help reflect the light of that, and it's the light of that inspires other people to also step up, to also step into confidence, to also trust, you know, that they're here for something greater than what they might be presently choosing. Okay, really beautiful cards here. Seraphima, I'm the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Wow. And look at the colors here. This is really beautiful. Lots of pink, lots of love. And I feel this card speaks of, because there's so much cosmic energy in this reading and love, I feel that this could be you know, about a spiritual connection that's coming into your family, that's going to join your family for some of you. It could be a baby. Maybe some of you are going to like be pregnant. But it's a divine blessing that's coming in around family. So that's really beautiful. And then we've got the patience card, which says, now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student, because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. Yeah, because we did take time to breathe out at the beginning of this reading. So this is a card about just having patience, you know, not trying to rush anything. And I think that's good counsel for this time, because there's so much change going on within us as we reassess, reevaluate and decide on how we want to move forward in our lives and as a collective on this planet. So we can't rush the process, you know, and obviously the quarantine, you know, has slowed everything down anyway. So we are having to be patient. We are having to be patient with ourselves, because sometimes, you know, we want to move forward, and because of this quarantine, it feels like we're kind of a little bit stuck. So we've got to find ways that, you know, at home, that we can kind of expand, you know, from being in the house. You know, what ways can we expand? You know, and this could be an opportunity to study. Could be an opportunity to study a new course. Could be an opportunity to learn something. So yeah, divine patience is being offered here. And interesting that this card came out next, because it's also about spending time in nature, meditating and contemplating about your desires and intentions. Ask the angels to help you gain a positive perspective. So again, this is a card of reflection. So there is definitely a lot of energy around just taking time out to assess everything that's going on, and this obviously gives us time to think about our relationships as well. So thinking about our love relationships, you know, are we truly with the one that we want to move forward with at this time? Are they the right partner for us? So big energies. So I'm gonna probably be closing up soon, but I'm gonna find out a frequency that is in support of you watching just now. So I'm gonna ask a frequency or activation that's supporting those watching just now. And this is for all signs of the zodiac that are watching this reading in love. So what are the energies and frequencies that are supporting the people watching this video today? I'll get one more and another complementary one, please. Another frequency or activation that's supporting the collective watching this. All zodiac signs in love on May 14th. Oh, that one was jumping. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got Tantric Journey. I love this card. The colors are amazing. And this is about helping us to unlock the hidden knowledge, what we were talking about earlier, about unlocking hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So this is beautiful. And number 6, which is a divine number, soulmate number, can be the number for reconciliation, 6 of Cups. So this is definitely the Tantric journey about divine union, first within ourselves, but then also expressing that with another and everything that that entails. So that's a beautiful card at the bottom of the deck. And let's see what we've got here. So fertility. This is the card of fertility. So we're definitely on fertile ground here when it comes to a mate. This is the energy to be more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So this is really about connecting with those aspects of ourselves that are hidden, but that can that are fertile ground. So looking at your gifts, looking at your talents, you know, what is ready to be birthed, what is ready to be given life within you. So as I said, because of this card that came out earlier, for some of you this is about a pregnancy or conception. So congratulations for those of you that that's about. And for others, it could just be that there is a relationship here that is very fertile. I feel that there's a lot of positive support here for a divine connection overall. But as I say, your commitment is being tested. You've got to ask yourself, what is it that you truly want? What is it that you're going to accept or tolerate or would like to manifest or would like to create in moving forward in your divine connection? Because really it is about this tantric journey of, you know, wholeness within, this tantric journey, the ebb and flow, the beautiful reciprocal giving and receiving in love, and the beautiful sensual flow that can create, and pleasure. You know, all of it is in the tantric journey. And then we've got realization, which is 10. So this is like an energy of completion, And again, this was like the I remember card. You know, we're remembering our divinity. So this can be a card of self-realization, something coming to light that you didn't know about before. So waking up or getting knowledge. You might be, say somebody could be revealing something to you that you didn't know before. Maybe there's someone absolutely in love with you that you didn't know before. So who knows? But Ganesh is here, definitely supporting this connection, removing the obstacles to your way forward. But there's lots of lessons here, life lessons, remembering, schooling, study. So it could be, as I say, about, you know, taking a new course, or it could be that there's a relationship here that is starting to grow and expand, and that there's going to be more coming forward in your experience with that, and the realization card here of waking up and remembering. So really beautiful reading there. I'm going to get just a guidance card to finish off from the Ascended Masters deck. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed it. I will be doing more readings, and also I am a spiritual mentor, and I do offer support for people that are awakening and going through lots of life changes within relationship, career, anything at all, that are just wanting to have some support, someone to talk to. So you can see that in the description box under services. I also have a book called Tune Into Bliss, which is available on Amazon, and that's kind of like a book around self-empowerment and really stepping into who you are and what you came here to do. So any purchases of that really do support me. It doesn't cost a lot. So anyway, enough of that. And we'll get the guidance card. So Ascended Masters, what guidance are you going to leave the readers in love today? All zodiac signs for their love reading today. What messages do you want to bring forward? What guidance is there for the readers today, please? Thank you. And it's this one. Oh, look at that. The bottom of the deck is Open Your Heart to Love. This is really beautiful card. Christ consciousness. It's the sacred masculine, the sacred feminine, and obviously love in whatever form it comes in, you know, connecting with the natural world and the wildlife and the animals around us. So this is a card of opening your heart to love, and I know that this is in the book. It says be open to giving and receiving love. So that's a message for us going forward over the next couple of days. Just be open to giving and receiving love. It's important to keep our hearts open at this time, you know, even when there is so much going on and we can get a little bit lost in the mental planes. So this is a lovely reminder to stay connected and keep our hearts open to giving and receiving love. You know, lots of people are going through big changes in their lives, and it's not an easy time for many people. And yet we're still having to function, still having to be in service. So it's just good to remember that, you know, somebody could be having a really bad day when you meet them, but they're still managing to be of service. They're still managing to have a polite conversation. So just being aware of that, keeping our hearts open to giving and receiving love. And the guidance card was energy healing. So this is Merlin. I feel for this reading, this is because there's a lot of reflective energy here, and we were getting the patience card. So I do feel like this is just being patient with ourselves and also loving ourselves, and, you know, giving ourselves the respite that we need and the rest, and doing what we can to self-nurture. And even if that means lying down and listening to a healing meditation or music. So I feel that the guidance is around healing ourselves, but also just that you are a powerful creator is what's coming through for me just now. you know, this is Merlin, the magician, as well. And you know, he's got this healing energy in his hands. So it's just remembering that we all have this capacity to create this new world. You know, we are powerful creators, and we've got this beautiful energy. So combined with our intention, our loving intention, and the power and the intention to create a beautiful new earth, or a beautiful new relationship, or a beautiful love within our relationships, being open to giving and receiving love, this brings healing for everybody. So a beautiful card to finish on. So I'm sending you so much love and light, everybody that's been watching this. Thank you for tuning in, and have a great day. Bye for now.